Hello, my name is Darkmoon Doll, and usually on Sundays I do a show called Monday or Sunday Morning Meditation. But today what I want to do is answer a subscriber's question about Freeform Dreadlocks. The subscriber asked, is it bad for me to have my hands in my hair all the time? He just started on his dreadlock journey. I'm not going to say good or bad about that behavior, because I was like that in the beginning of my journey, my dreadlock journey. I did all kinds of things with my hair and it damaged it. Like I put some very harsh chemicals on it to dye it blonde, and it ruined it. Well, it completely ruined it, but it damaged the ends of them, and a lot of my hair broke off. I've had my dreadlocks for 18 years now. It'll be 19 years in July. So if I hadn't done any of the damaging things that I did do on them, they'd probably be longer. But the whole purpose of having freeform dreadlocks for me is not to have long locks. It's about having healthy locks. So fidgeting in your hair all the time, twisting it up, doing all kinds of stuff with it, only thing it does is creates more stress on your hair, in my opinion. When you're fidgeting with your hair and always messing with it, think about the energies that are coming out of your hands. Thinking about your emotional state. Are you stressed out? Are you depressed? Are you anxious? When you do that, all of that energy goes into your dreadlocks, and that can affect the growth of your hair. It's not only what we eat, put inside of ourselves, it's what we take in from the outside. So if you're a very stressed out person, I suggest to come outside instead of fidgeting with your dreadlocks. Just come outside in nature, plant some plants, get some sun, exercise, stretch, and just leave it alone. I mean, that's the most simplest thing I can tell you to do for this Freeform Dreadlock journey. It's about getting more in touch with your natural self, and your natural self isn't someone who always has to be fidgeting with their hair. It's a natural thing to feel that you need to, if you're coming off of a hairstyle maybe that was more European in nature, where you felt like every little piece of hair had to lay down flat. And I went through that experience. You can look at my previous videos on this channel. So yeah, I hope that answers your question about that. There's also another question I wanted to answer. I just do a twofold thing. A viewer asked if he noticed that his brother was wearing a tam all the time, all day long, and he was asking if that's healthy, if I think it's healthy. Again, I'm just going to say that again. I can't judge healthy or not healthy. For me, I think that it's good to expose your hair and your scalp to the air and the sun as much as possible. I think it's just a lot healthier than to keep your hair bound up in a tam all the time. We need circulation all out through our body. And we have a lot of energy in this area, in our crown area. And a lot of times it's a good thing to let it air out, your whole body air out. So I mean, I don't like going up to people and telling them these things. If they ask me, I'll give them the advice, but yeah, you can't really do much about what somebody else is doing, and if that's what your brother wants to do, is wear a tam all the time on his dreadlocks, that's his prerogative. You can't really convince him to do anything otherwise. Is it healthy? I wear my hair in a tam sometimes when, like, I'm doing artwork, I don't want it to get dirty. Or if I'm doing housework that's very messy, I'll put it up in a tam. During the summer times, I'll just pull it back into a hair tie or something. Now that it's gotten a little bit lengthier, I can do that with it. So I wouldn't worry too much about what somebody else is doing. If your brother asks you for advice, that's good. But if he doesn't ask you for advice, I wouldn't give him advice. That's just my opinion. A lot of people want to learn things on their own sometimes, and they don't really want to have instruction or an advisor there. So just, if he's interested, he'll come to you if he needs questions about that. And that's the best way to approach situations like that. I know we all want to be helpful when we find out information about things, and I've been guilty of that in the past too, where I'd give out information it may be helpful information, but not really, you know, wanted from the person you're trying to give it to. So thank you so much for joining me today for the show. It's like a Freeform Dreadlock Talk extra where I answer 2 questions. If you have any further questions about Freeform Dreadlocks, leave them in the comment section below, and I can do a video answering those questions once again. Get out in nature. That's the best advice I can give you for Freeform Dreadlocks, for healthy hair in general, whether you have them locked or not. Get some air, get some sunshine. Yeah, treat yourself right, and try to reduce your stress. And because can wreak havoc on the locks as well. You know, you could be doing everything right, but you're really stressed out. So, alrighty, guys, thank you for subscribing to this channel. Really appreciate it. Thank you for your liking these videos and sharing them with your friends and family, because I do indeed feel like I have something to offer that can be helpful to others out there. So yeah, and thank you for your comments. Like I said, leave your comments down there, questions that you'd like to see answered on Freeform Dreadlock Talk. And just one final note: try to get outside, enjoy Mother Earth. I mean, she's there for you to help heal. So, alrighty, guys, peace. See you soon.